I finally got a few hours to go out and enjoy the snow with my camera, so I headed to Rainham Marshes. As usual, there were lots of house sparrows in the car park. I started on the sea wall looking for winter thrushes. I found a few, but almost as soon as I found them, a dog owner sent 2 dogs down the slope and flushed them. I then spotted a kestrel perched up a bit further along, so I slowly approached. It was surveying the salt marsh in front of it. Another photographer approached from the other direction, but when he saw me and the kestrel, he gave us a wide berth, only for that same dog owner to let his dogs run down the seawall, and away went the kestrel. At this point, I gave up and headed back towards the centre, but now the dog owner had moved on, a few redwings were sat in a nearby tree. But then I saw the dog owner returning, so retreated to the reserve. The scrape was frozen over, so I didn't go into the Purfleet hide, but just past it there were a number of redwing and fieldfare feeding in a bush. The redwing is the smaller bird, with the red patch under the wing and the pale stripe above the eye, and the fieldfare is the larger bird, with the grey back and head. Both these species have migrated to the UK just for winter, having spent the summer breeding in places like Russia, Iceland and Scandinavia. They can often be found feeding on berries, as they are here on this hawthorn bush. Moving further into the reserve, there are a number of Canada geese and widgeon feeding in a field. They were joined by even more widgeon flying in off the Thames. These were some of, if not the best views I've ever had of widgeon, and the snow just made it even more special. They seemed to be looking for gaps in the snow, or making their own, so they could feed on the vegetation below. They are a common winter visitor in the Thames estuary, in wetlands and around the coast, sometimes seen grazing in fields as they are here. And a distinctive whistling call is often heard before they are seen. I did walk down to the dragonfly pools in the hopes of seeing some of the bearded tits that had shown well the day before, but there was no sign, of course, just these crows on the numbers. So I headed back towards the centre. I enjoyed the widgeon for a bit longer. It's not often you get to see them this well, and so close. Certainly not in the snow. It was now much easier to see what they were feeding on. They were grazing on grass and other plants under the snow. And once again I had to go off and do the school run, but I'd enjoyed my nice frosty wintry day at Rainham Marshes.